संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति दुःखकरणे नहि नहि रक्षति दुःखकरणे. Thank you.
We have a traditional land making ceremony. I request all the dignitaries to proceed towards the land.
Before you all today on the occasion of certificate awarding ceremony of our second certificate course in forensic odontology by the Forensic Odontology Unit of Shetty Memorial Institute of Dental Sciences. The unit was inaugurated by Honorable Justice N. Santosh Shetty, retired Justice of Supreme Court of India on 21st March 2017 and under the guidance of Dynamic Principal and Dean Professor Dr. U.S. Krishna Rai. And our advisors, Professor Dr. Mamli Shetty, Professor Dr. Subhash Babu, Professor Dr. Pushparaj Shetty, with myself, Dr. Urvashi Shetty and Suraj Shetty as coordinators. I am also happy to announce that this year, our allied unit has completed 6 years in the process and we have imparted knowledge by organizing various workshops, symposiums, webinars on forensic odontology. We also have gained numerous research grants, both external and external, which have added credit to the unit. We have garnered many awards in poster, paper presentations under the banner of this unit. We have many international publications to our credit, as well as the unit is one of the very few centers in India dedicated to forensic odontology. And more unique is the certificate course which is offered by very selected centers in India. Last year, the first certificate course was appreciated for the content and the workshops given by many forensic experts nationally and internationally. It was also published in the International Forensic Odontology newsletter as a certificate course in forensic odontology, which has offered a lot of workshops during the process of within a span of 6 days. Coming to the certificate course, we have included many diverse topics of practical importance along with hands-on, wherever applicable, for example, examination of palatal rudi, be it bypass or cilioscopy. Along with this, we have additional, exclusive and dedicated workshops for in-depth understanding of topic like age estimation, disaster victim identification, Interpol, crime scene investigation and forensic facial reconstruction. So this is going to be one of its kind combination which will be delivered as a part of the certificate course in forensic odontology. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to Honorable Chancellor Sri Vinay Hegde and Pro-Chancellor Sri N. Vishal Hegde of Nitte deemed to be University for providing the platform for all the activities of a university, and also followed by Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. S. Muditaya and Registrar Dr. Arsha Halali on this occasion. Our Pro-Chancellor Mr. Vishal Hegde, who had consented to be the chief guest, could not be here as he had to leave to Delhi in the last moment, who had also consented to be the chief guest. Now on such a great occasion, I take it my pleasure also to welcome our great honor, our guest of honor for the day, Commissioner of Police, Dr. Mr. Kuldeep Kumar Jain. It's indeed great pleasure to have you as a guest today, and we are taking time out of your busy schedule and making time for this program.
The Department of Forensic Odontology works hand in hand with the police department, and we are absolutely honored to have an exemplary person as guest of honor who can throw light on the mutualism between the police department and forensic odontology unit. I request Professor Dr. Pushparaj Shetty sir to introduce the guest of honor of the day, Commissioner of Police Mr. Kuldeep Kumar Jain.
Honorable Chief Guest of the day, Sri Kuldeep Kumar Jain ji, respected Dean Dr. U.S. Krishna, colleagues on the dais and off the dais, and my dear students. It is my pleasure to introduce our guest of honor, a distinguished personality whose work has touched the lives of many. The Commissioner of Police in Mangalore City, Sri Kuldeep Kumar Jain. Sri Kuldeep Kumar RJ is a 2011 batch Karnataka cadre IPS officer who was born in Rajasthan and brought up in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. He did his MCA from Anna University with gold medal. After his post-graduation, he worked for TCS before joining the police department. Sri Kuldeep Kumar RJ is not new to our district. He has completed his probationary from Dakshin Kannada in 2013. Sri Kuldeep Kumar RJ worked as Assistant Superintendent of Police, Channapatna Subdivision of Ramnagar district in 2014 and as Superintendent of Police at Chamarajanagar and Vijaypura between 2015 to 2018. He was Commandant of KSRP from 2018 to 2019, DCP Crime in Bangalore between 2019 and 2020, and he was Superintendent of Police Anti-Corruption Bureau between 2020 to 2021. Sri Kuldeep Kumar RJ was DCP Traffic West Division Bangalore from 2021 to February 2023. Since 24th February 2023, he is Commissioner of Police in Bangalore City. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to applaud him that he is giving his valuable time at this event. Thank you.
It will be a great opportunity for every one of us to hear from Sir about the importance of forensic odontology in this period of increasing crime rates. Now I request Mr. Kuldeep Kumar Jain Sir to share his words of wisdom.
Good afternoon, one and all. First of all, my apologies that I got a little delayed for the program. Generally, colleges do complete by 3:30 or 4 o'clock, and the program was planned in such a way that I could attend it and get to be completed, but I got late, I came only by 3:30. So, we'll try to quickly complete it. All the dignitaries on the dais and my dear students, forensic odontology, the course for which I have been invited as guest of honor. Forensics as such plays a very important role in terms of investigations. What we see in investigation is wherever there is human intervention or wherever there are humans involved in terms of material evidences or in terms of eyewitnesses or in terms of even circumstantial evidences, the chances for them to tell what has happened today, same thing after say X, Y, Z years, that is whenever there is a trial in the court of law, the chances are very, very bleak, very, very less due to various factors which are there in our society. People end up forgetting, people end up helping, people end up, there can be any creative reason to actually not justify or not say what you had seen that day, and also because today when we are investigating a case, all these eyewitnesses, circumstantial evidence, circumstantial witnesses, wherever this human factor is involved, today's cooperation, today's involvement is way better because some of them are from the victim side, some of them are really the people who want to help in a way, or some of them are, you would have forced them to help us in giving some evidences. So there are all kind of people busy, and today they oblige us because all want to have a greater coordination, to have a better today and maybe a better tomorrow, just tomorrow. But when we see a case after 4 years, 5 years, 7 years, all things would have gone away with the time. There would be a new setup. The station would be with almost new constabulary 2 officers, and it would be one of the cases under trial. So now when the evidence starts, the problem comes with the evidence part wherever human involvement is there. So eyewitnesses, circumstantial evidences, witnesses or any other witnesses related to case, they end up not telling what exactly had happened, or they end up coming up with a very creative kind of answers where at the end whatever hard work we have done today, it doesn't end up in the conviction in the coming days. With the advent of forensics, most of the things are getting better, what I feel it. With all the digital evidences and forensic evidences, what I feel is if anybody turn hostile, if anybody even don't testify what he has seen or she has seen, but if a digital evidence and a forensic evidence is properly presented toward the court, the chances of conviction and the chances of getting the justice are almost, what I would say, tenfolded more. Right now, what we see a conviction rate in all the IPC cases, what we see, it is very dismal. It is generally maximum for all the cases. It is less than 10%. For accident cases, it is much better because most of them are compromising in nature. So people agree that yes, I was at the fault. They agree in the court of law. It completes quickly. So it ends up in conviction. Or special and local acts like POSCO, NDPS. So all those acts, they have a better conviction rate because there is a speedy trial, evidences are better, and because the things are more streamlined. For normal cases which falls under Indian Penal Code, the process is very tiresome. It takes a lot of time. And in the process, we have missed up the main thing, which is the evidence which the court has to appreciate and to give a conviction. So in this process, the role of digital evidence and of course forensic evidence is most important, especially with respect to the odontology, what we see, because that is the teeth never decay basically, and it can be preserved. Whenever we find an unidentified body or anything with respect to the identity of a person, teeth are the best means, and a touch of forensic to this is really going to help. It will fill up the gap, what we are looking for. Maybe in coming years, the more and more advent and more usage of forensics, which is increasing day by day, it is increasing. Last 10 years of my service also I have seen the amount of importance what we have started giving, how we are proceeding day by day. Things have improved, maybe still the percentage in terms of conviction, here and there it is better, but overall still it is dismal. But things are improving, fresh blood is coming to the police department who are very knowledgeable, who want to push it further, take up in a proper way. So this gap of all the hard work what we have done today, it goes away when there is no conviction after the trial. So this gap is being filled in terms of forensic evidences and digital evidences, which we are taking further and learning day by day how things are going on. So all your role in this would be very important. I congratulate all of you for undergoing such wonderful course and contributing directly and indirectly for the sake of justice. Thank you.
The opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely encourage us in our future events. Thank you, sir. I would request Professor Dr. Mahabali Shetty, Advisor of the Forensic Odontology Unit, Head of the Department Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, Shetty Medical Academy, to share a few words.
Good evening, respected Chief Guest, Kuldeep Jain, APS, Police Commissioner of Mangalore, Lower Team, respected dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Surinder Professor, and my friends, colleagues, and dear students. This is the second workshop certification course we are conducting. I would like to share one thing. Within the 6-7 months, we did 3 facial reconstruction. Real case, in that 2 were homicides. We reconstructed the case. We are waiting for police to recover. In fact, I even prayed with Koraveta because we are nearby to Puttar. So that we will recover, so that will be a milestone in our Shetty Dental College of Forensic Unit. And coming to forensic, this particular course, the basic flaws or drawback in dental education is the jurisprudence part is not taught. The jurisprudence part is not taught because consent as such is not taught, negligence part is not taught, and very important, medical legal case when it comes to a dentist, how to deal with it. You can't say I am a dentist, I won't deal. A person comes with a fractured tooth, a person comes with a laceration wound on the lips, how to deal with it? You may be thinking that no, I am a dentist, I won't do it. You can't say in law, you are prefix doctor, so you have to give a wound certificate. I hope I am right, you are not taught how to issue wound certificate. Once you issue wound certificate, every MBBS doctor issues a wound certificate, he goes to the court of law as a expert witness or under Indian Evidence Act 45, the due credit what expert witness has to get, he won't get. If eyewitness says, I have seen the person using sword, and you as a doctor, you may say, I have seen a lacerated injury. So the court will always consider eyewitness. Scientific evidence has got very minimal value there, except for DNA. In my own opinion, more than 400 convictions are under my belt. I am very proud to say that. Whenever there is eyewitness, conviction rate is very low. Whenever there is no eyewitness, based only on circumstantial evidence, conviction rate is very high. When I say all this is other platform, people will say, no, you are wrong. But my own experience with 400 convictions, I am saying, because they have to take note. Because whenever there is a circumstantial evidence, we in the last 3 months, 3 convictions we got. 2 from Konaje, 1 from Beltani. Domestic violence, no evidence whatsoever. Even the kids, relatives, everybody told they were right. But Dr. Suraj was the person who did that autopsy, and he stood very firmly in the court of law with all the cross of more than 1.5 hours, and exclusively Judge 6th court judge, he gave exclusively on scientific evidence, domestic violence has been proved, and he gave a conviction. And the second case also, again that was also a bird case, rape and murder. Getting conviction in a bird case, rape and murder is also with no eyewitness, circumstantial evidence proved. We withstood all the cross-examination done by the lawyers for a couple of us, and we withstood that and we won that case. And 23 years of conviction has been given. And one more, exhumed body. Very rarely we get this thing. If you say that yes, scientific evidence should be given due credit, but in court of law, eyewitness is given more credit. If eyewitness says, I heard 3 firing, and we say there was no firing, there is only lacerated injury or blunt force injury, case falls there only. So I for one believe that we should go along with the police. We can't blame just judiciary, we can't blame police, we have to blame ourselves. How well we withstand in the court of law. We ourselves will go if a person asks, if we beat the other guy away, how sir? Because he's in hurry. We will never say that. We will always say that no. And they will change the circumstances, say injury number 1 could have been due to fall, injury number 3 could have been due to fall. You can't ask like this. We volunteer there itself, and we say very clearly, you ask that way, I can't answer. So we have to be very firm in the court of law. That comes only the experience. So every time we can't just blame judiciary or the police department, we have to blame ourselves. Our people go there and just say, with the other guy, he is in hurry. Yes sir, with the other guy. We will never say that. Whenever we say, like my experience with Kannur, Kasaragod and this particular districts, whenever in a wound certificate we write injury sufficient in the ordinary course of nature to cause death. In Kasaragod and Kannur, no bail for 3-4 years. No bail. And we blame judiciary because our wound certificate has got nothing in that. A stab injury, any stab injury, we have to write it that yes, this injury is sufficient in the ordinary course of nature to cause death. conviction is different, but no bail for 3-4 years, at least in Kasaragod, Kannur, and even in our Bangalore part. Having said that, given opportunity, already we are late. Thank you for patient hearing. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your words of wisdom. Now I would like to call upon our dynamic principal and dean, Professor Dr. U.S. Krishnanak, sir, to deliver the presidential address to the gathering and share his impression about the program.
A very good afternoon to each one of you gathered here. Chief guest of today's function, Commissioner of Police, Sri Jain Sir, my very good friend, Dr. Shetty, Shetty, senior professors, Professor Babu, Professor Pushparaj, and the charming ladies on the dais, that is the conveners, Uroshi, and the lady who has been running and working behind the scene, Kumuda. And of course, we have our guest, I would say guest, she's from our sister institution, and Vasha. All my other colleagues from other neighboring colleges, our own college, and young students. I had told her, because we are running against time, I may not want to speak. I think you hear me twice or thrice a day. So, since Kumuda insists, and I don't know, she says it's a good omen, sir, you have to speak, even for 2 minutes. Whatever the good omen is, let me finish to that. One thing is, I am failing in my duty if I do not congratulate the Forensic Odontology unit. In fact, I can proudly claim it was my brainchild and I pushed it to start this unit. And it has gone. It was fired from all cylinders from the time it was started in 2017 by Justice Santosh Reddy. We had a very interesting workshop last year for the 6 days, and this is of course we have split up into 3+3 days because we realized that 6-day workshop is difficult for outsiders to come and stay at a stage for 6 days. So once half the program or module will be finished today, and in a month's time or so, the other 3 days of the modules will be held. Congratulations, Kumuda, Professor Dr. Magnesh, and each one of you for guiding us and all the young participants through this program. And this is, I'm telling you, it's a very rare kind of subject as rightly put forth by our my dear friend Professor Magnesh. It is not that something is taught every day. It is very much required, and he also justified why it is required. And we as dentists, the evidence that we give, nobody spoke of bite marks. Bite marks. Even that conviction in the Nirbhaya case was because of the bite marks. So it is very important in many fields, and especially we are talking about lacerations or gunshot wounds or different kind of wounds or injuries. All this over a period of time. See, there was a famous case in Kerala. A body was recovered from a dam after many years, 2, 3, 4 decades. The body was identified with a partial rupture it was wearing. The body was identified because of the partial rupture the victim was wearing. So we have got a large role in this. There is a national university started by our dear Modi ji in Ahmedabad, which is high-tech, and we are in active process of getting ourselves affiliated to that university at Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad. So we really want to go big time as far as this is concerned and make sure that we are one of the reference centers by the police department or any that officials may be, and tomorrow people look forward to our institute for already it is happening. So Professor Mahesh has been handling most of it, but I wish my students as dentists or forensic odontologists also can help in this. I will not take much more of your time. Sirji, thank you very much for your time. It meant a lot to us. And your presence, of course, this workshop has been a success. For the last 3 years it has been going on, 3 days. And the other half of the workshop is going to be held after a month. So I won't take much more of your time. I wish all of you will go back richer in knowledge and thicker in friendship after these 3 days of interaction and moving around, working together in this workshop. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Now I request Professor Dr. U.S. Krishnan sir, our Dean and Principal, to present the memento to our guest of honor of the day, Mr. Kuldeep Kumar Jain sir.
For accepting our invitation and contributing to our forensic odontology course. So will you please come and select this? Amin Chaudhary and Professor Dr. Priyanka Kapoor from Jamia Millia University, New Delhi. I also extend my thanks to the advisors of the forensic odontology unit, Dr. Shetty sir, from HOD of the forensic department medicine, Dr. Pushkaraj sir, and Dr. Babu sir, and the whole forensic medicine team, that is Dr. Suraj and Dr. Ajmal. We also have Dr. Vinod who has contributed a lot for and worked hand in hand and contributed to the forensic odontology course. I convey my thanks to all the honored guests here. We have Dr. Ajmal who has come, Dr. Migdad who has come from NFIR College. Thank you for your presence. I also would like to thank today's participants and the PGs from the Oral Medicine Department and the interns of Shema who has worked hand in hand and contributed to this forensic odontology course. Thank you. I would also lastly like to thank all the students who participated in today's inauguration. Thank you all dear students.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि